How's it going, y'all?
How's it going?
Mr. Monterio?
Yeah, man.
How's it going?
Everybody
Hey,
tell me, come have that Steve on.
you want to close that door too? Man, nice.
That he yo, I just happened to pause it at the right time. Homeboy do look like that picture, don't he? Yo, homie look like it. Homie look like it. Look. Homie look like it. Look, boom, boom, boom. Let's go back. Go back. Yo, go back to that. Go back to that. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to
Ontario?
it.
Yeah, man.
How's it going?
Everybody tell me, come have that Steve on.
You want to close that door too? Man, nice to meet you, man.
I'm gonna have that Steve on. Y'all gonna have a Steve on.
He look just like the
Man.
image. I didn't take it as far back.
Not this week, but next week. My money should clear.
Hey, look, so I need to talk to you about something, okay? Because this is kind of a situation here, and like I'm conflicted because I'm not the type to like get anybody in trouble, nothing like that. Like, and I'm, I've been in the system before, so it sucks, right?
Yeah.
But look, we uploaded the documents, and it's coming back as fraud, and our fraud department just picked it up, and they're calling the police right now. So I don't want to get y'all. I don't want to get y'all jammed up. I'll just let y'all know, get up out of here. I would run. I want to snitch or whatever, but so yeah.
Come on.
And like I said, I don't want to snitch, but that's them right there, bro. Go get them.
Fraud prevention. Fraud security, guys. Hey, guys, what are we doing over here? Fraud prevention, guys. What are we doing?
I got the bureau on the
We
line.
got the bureau on the line. I just got off work at the club, and
Yo, they 100%. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Y'all got to stop with these scams, man. I'm gonna tell you, y'all got to stop with these scams. Y'all got to stop with it. I done lost tons of money. No, not recently. Probably 2-3 years ago. Scammers. Y'all got to stop with it. See, that's why I'm gonna leave. I'm leaving this whole state. I'm leaving the whole coast. I'm gonna go to the Midwest where houses are like under 100,000, like 75K. And I'm gonna get me a bunch of land, and I damn want y'all damn scammers to come up. And don't even call me on the phone talking about you need help. You from Nigeria, you need help coming over. I'm gonna let you stay. Y'all notorious for scamming.
I just got
It didn't scamming me.
off work at the club, and I wanted to tell you guys something that a husband and wife told me. A husband and wife customer that blew my mind, because you need to be warned. Scammers are not fucking around out here. And I've heard some working in the strip club. I see a lot, and I've seen a lot, but this guy comes in with his wife, right? And we're chopping it up. They're having a good time, enjoying the girls. They're throwing money. Everything's cool. Coolest couple in the world, right? But we start talking, and I start talking about my content. He starts talking about something crazy, and we're sharing crazy stories. And he's like, oh, yeah, we just came from the police station before we came here. You want to hear what happened? I'm like, yeah, I want to hear what happened. So him and his wife were watching a movie, right? Just chilling, watching a movie. And then he gets a FaceTime phone call. Okay, and he doesn't recognize the number, okay? He's like, that's weird. And his wife's like, answer it, as any wife would, right? He answers the FaceTime call, and it is somebody, let's keep it G-rated. They're massaging themselves aggressively.
Wow.
And it's a woman, right? And she's just going to town, making some cake batter, right? And he gives the phone to his wife. He's like, babe, look at this. And then they're like, hello, what are you doing? Who are you? The video's not answering back. It's a pre-recorded video that somebody sent. They hang up the phone on him, right? Immediately, they start texting him, like texting him weird messages. And then they send him a picture of a screenshot that the phone took. So it's a screenshot of this man's face when he just, opened the phone, and then a screenshot of that nasty, nasty video, right? Now they send another screenshot. They had AI change this to a fucking picture that they had of a child.
Wow. Wow. This is one of probably 3 or 4 scams I hear about like every week when it comes to AI and stuff like this. Crazy.
They had a child replace that screenshot so it looked like this man was looking at a bro. Like, I was like, whoo. Imagine if his wife wasn't right next to him. Like, what the They were threatening him in the messages, asking for money, of course, threatening to blackmail him, send it to all his family, his Facebook accounts. They somehow got his number, so they were threatening him by pretty much just sending it everywhere, right? Not knowing his wife's right next to him. They go to the police station, as you and everybody should if this happens to you. So like, what the? And they told me that the police tracked them down, and come to find out, it was a number from all the way across the world in the Middle East. And the police told them that this is like a new scam. They get all their phone numbers from people and they do this. Just answering your phone could really f your entire life. Craziest thing I heard tonight. Oh my God.
I ain't gonna lie.
Oh, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. The scams are going to get more complex the more AI gets more out there. See, like I'm making images and I'm doing videos and I'm telling people, I've used this AI to do videos. I've used it to create images. I've used it to manipulate images. And one thing I can tell you that's true, as AI becomes more and more advanced, you're not going to be able to tell. And what's even worse, I truly believe that the people who will have access to it will be the people with the cheddar. Some programs right now run like $200 when you talk about Claude just to have that. But imagine having to pay $2,000 a month just to have access to that AI platform. And when you do it, nobody can tell. But what they're doing at the same time, and I listen to all these reports, my brother's on the tech side, and we talk about it a lot. But at the end of the day, what ends up happening is that they're also creating these tools that they're able to see what comes out of AI, if it's AI or not. They already started doing it for the kids in school. Like my son came home and somebody in his class did an AI generated, I think from ChatGPT report. And they did the report, right? And they handed it in. And the teacher made sure in front of the class, hey, everybody did good. I told y'all you can't use AI. And he got suspended. This is not going to be what people think it is. But guess what? If you jump into Patreon, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that content creation and how you can leverage it also if you got a business.
Lie, bro. As a man, don't nothing hurt more than your girlfriend or like wife or whatever, man, when she start getting a little big. When she get fat and you can't tell her, bro. I know some niggas will tell her, bro, but they be trying to get little hints. But damn, bro, that shit hurt when your girl get fat, bro. It be like, damn, man, like, you don't want to hurt the motherfucker feelings, but shit, man. This ain't what the fuck I thought it was gonna be, man. You get with the motherfucker, she be a little slim. 6 months go past, the motherfucker gaining weight. Now she, you know what I'm saying, she thick. Then when that 12-month mark hit, man, that hoe fat, gang. Like, you don't want no fat hoe.
Stop it. Okay. My boy told me this theory when we were just back in the day. He said he was a pretty light-skinned boy. Anytime a pretty light-skinned boy tell you what to do when it comes to the chicks and how to pick, you better listen up, especially if you darker than them. Okay? Homeboy says to me, he said, Lee, you gonna pick her, I'm going by the biscuit theory. You gotta check out her mom and see if it applies. And I'm like, the biscuit theory? What the heck is the biscuit theory? If you check out her mom and you look at her mom done had 1, 2, 3, 4 kids, for example. And her mom is or let's say she's still just a little, but she aged well. The mama gonna tell you what's gonna happen after you put a bun in the oven. And it's not 100% accurate because we do have women that get down, run club. Oh no. I know, I see y'all. But not everybody's at run club because some of them just sit back and just chill out. But when you put a biscuit in there, how is it gonna look? I measure it based on the DNA of the mama. Oh no. Yeah, I'm telling you, if the mom look bad, not bad meaning bad, but damn bad meaning good. Yeah, you know what you're gonna expect. You know what to expect. I'm gonna tell you, you gotta have a gauge, bro. A lot of people don't got gauges. At least this theory works to a certain point. Now, if she adopted, you gotta work that out. Figure it out for yourself, okay? Everything else in between, sometimes, I got mixed friends. The mom's short. The dad is middle-sized, and he come out towering. So you got to check the DNA. But at the end of the day, This theory holds true. Don't believe me. I'm just a guy on the internet telling you something. You can go and do what you want to do.
I'll make the motherfuckers feel a little bit too comfortable and the motherfucker just blow up.
To my guys out there, if you got a woman and you're concerned about this too, this is the other part of that. I'm not done. I'm not done. We streaming. And you concerned with that other part. She only gonna look as well as you look. Yeah. She only gonna look as well as you look. And if she not motivated by you moving, oh, bro. And you putting it on and you rocking, oh, my God. That's as bad as the biscuit theory. It's as bad as her feeling on that side. Because she filled on the biscuit theory and she's feeling over here. Okay? She won't get up when you get up. Now, I'm not saying throw her out. But we do need to have some constructive mental reconditioning. Women do change when they see the men moving because you the leader, and the speed of the leader is the speed of the group, right? Right?
Congratulations, well done.
That's it. Speed of the leader, speed of the group. That's that military in me, bro. I'm telling you.
And you can't be mean because you know, like, they gonna feel comfortable with themselves and shit, and they gonna think you don't love them no more and shit like that. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not that type of nigga. My bitch get fat, I'm leaving her. I'm just playing. But nah, bro, like, y'all, that shit suck when your bitch get fat, bro.
$400 enrollment fee, non-refundable. $400 housing deposit, non-refundable. 400 plus 400 is $800 per student. Multiply that by 500 to 600 students. That's $500,000 that Howard doesn't have to pay back to anyone that they now have in their possession because those fees are non-refundable. What are they going to do with that money? I need someone to look into this.
Man, I wish I had that sound program in. I would say, got him. Y'all know it's $64K to go to Howard. Y'all know it's $64K a year to go down there. Bro, I went to HBC. I went to 2 HBCUs. The first one, I didn't finish the first quarter. Your boy is too partying too much. It was just a lot. It was just a lot. I told you I was trying to pledge. The IOTAs had me all over the place. Doggone. All kinds of stuff. And the women, Baltimore at that time. Not now. At that time. Bro, HBCUs. And your butt comes up here. My butt. And I'm talking to myself in third person because I still can't forget what I did. I come to Atlanta. I enroll at Morehouse. And bro, I don't know how you guys did it, because I transferred right over to Georgia State, because one thing I noticed, I don't like standing in a hot sun to go into a building to enroll. That's insane. They had the line wrapped around the building. The girls at Spelman, their AC wasn't even working. And worse, if it wasn't working and they had AC in the room, you know how many girls, you go to their room and the AC barely cranking. Why am I going to pay $50K for AC hanging out the window? How? I don't know. And I get it. Y'all like, it's HBCU. I get y'all. Y'all got the whole crew. Y'all got the network. Got y'all. But damn, they pledging you just to be in the network, homie. They be hazing you. That's a financial hazing.
Oh, no.
It's financial hazing. Don't tell me it's not. You're lying. If you think I'm lying, no. You leave a comment. You tell me if I'm wrong. Because the experience that I had at Morehouse, I would never, no. I wouldn't recommend it to no one. My son not going near the house, bro. I'm forever a man of the house, bro. Because I never graduated from it. I said, bro, I'm going to Georgia State. At least I can enroll in a class and it pops up on the screen and says you're in. I don't have to sit in the hot sun. And then when you get in there, you better have all your paperwork. Oh my God. It's hazing. Anyway,
because
I'm off.
They were never going to enroll those kids. They were never going to let those kids in. And they're not going to let you in at all. They're not emailing you back. They're not picking up the phone for you. I need y'all to wrap this up By next week, if you don't hear from Howard, we need to formulate a plan B. If you don't hear by July 31st of next week, what's your plan B? Because you all have scholarships that you won. Those scholarship providers need to know where you're going to school. You're not going to Howard. They won't even answer the phone for you. My daughter had 5 schools fighting to get her. They wanted her. They were throwing money at her, trying to lure her, entice her, and get her to come to their school. Howard won't even email you back and pick up the phone. So what are we talking about? Where are you going to school? We need to figure that out. And you need to tell your scholarship provider where you're going, or you're going to lose that money. You already lost your housing deposit. You already lost your enrollment deposit. Howard University has over $500,000 of these kids and these families' money that they do not have to pay back. They do not have to pay that back. Ain't nothing black or excellent about none of this.
She ain't lying, yo. No cap. She ain't lying. Ain't nothing excellent about it. And I saw the president sitting down there, the President Howard sitting down there, and he was being interviewed. And anyway, kids, listen, kids, learn how, if you're going to spend $64 for education, make sure you give it to a place that's going to give you a high return on your investment, or don't spend it.
You be happy if your child comes home after the first semester and goes, Mom, Dad, I'm studying to be an influencer. So ASU is now offering a Bachelor of Arts in Content Creation. And here's how they describe it. The school says students will learn to create powerful content across video, podcasts, social media, and emerging platforms, all while building their brand and mastering the art and science of digital influence. So when I first heard this, I was like, oh my God, this is ridiculous. Like, okay, people are going to be like learning how to take the perfect selfie.
Right.
But then I actually dug into the curriculum, and it was classes about audience analytics, copyright law, building a business. And when you think about it, like, yes, we all think like social media influencers, oh, it's so frivolous.
They make a lot of money.
Actually, but they're actually also small businesses. So I was kind of, but I do think they need kind of a rebrand, like maybe entrepreneurship, digital entrepreneurship.
Influencer is kind of a loaded word now, right?
Right.
Yeah,
So
the connotation of the word influencer has changed over time, and it's negative. Not as negative as you would assume, but...
Boy, shut your mouth. What do you mean negative? You have people that do negative influencing, and then you have people that do positive influencing. And I'm just a positive influencer. That's why I got a Patreon. Wealthy gods. Go ahead and join it. Well, I mean, I've already been saying this, and I've said it to realtors. I've said it to anybody that will listen to me. Hint, hint, hint. Listen to me. The world is changing. They're playing with this. They're eventually going to get it right. You don't have to wait for them to get it right. Just get in and get your feet dirty. Because at the end of the day, get your feet wet. Don't get dirty. Like wet. It's just a statement. Okay. Because at the end of the day, we're just not talking about influencers. You're also talking about people who set up the cameras, people who do the digital, who do the editing for influencers, people who create the thumbnails, people who run the AI, people who handle their automation, people who, you get what I'm saying, is a whole infrastructure that's beginning to emerge, because some of these businesses, they're not going to run commercials. Why would they run a commercial when they can run an ad? And they can run it on Real Estate Lunchbox.
Congratulations.
Why even do it when they can run it on your channel? Let me go even deeper. Why not make the content where they say, okay, I think we want to do this ad placement on this particular podcast or show? I'm telling you, I'm just putting it out there. Do what you want to do.
I think I changed my mind. Yeah. I changed my mind after hearing that.
I mean, I want to take it. We all have to.
Alex Earl started, we talked about Alex Earl and how she started in college doing exactly this. And now if you can figure out a way to teach young people to be entrepreneurs online, there's a lot of money.
Yeah, if you can monetize it, why not?
Yeah.
And, you don't have to leave the house.
I don't understand how you can be a couple and only one of you is working out every day. I see so many guys at the gym and they just leave their chicks at home. Or why don't you women have any interest in going to the gym with your man? It's like you're okay with the partner that you have chosen, hopefully it's for life, but you have chosen to live a healthy lifestyle, but you choose to let your partner get fat, because that's what's going to happen. Like what you see here in the Western society, if you are not proactively taking accountability for what you're putting in your body and the amount of movement you're making with your body, you're going to get fat. That is the bottom line. That's why I see these 20-something-year-olds out here like, yeah, okay, congrats for having a nice figure, but the real flex is if you've got that figure after 40.
Ooh. Shorty, say that one more time. Say it. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Look. Girl, I need you to repeat that one more time. Hold on. Let's run that last one. What's the real flex? What is it you were saying?
Having a nice figure, but the real flex is if you've got that figure after 40.
You heard her. The real flex is if you got it after 40. That's why I say at the end of the day, consistency is going to pay off, bro. At the end of the day, just do one push-up a day. Be consistent with that. Okay, do a good amount. Just be consistent. Start little and then build yourself up. I'm not going to be one of those people that tell you that it's not important. It is massively important. And what's crazy is I'm seeing all these young girls, teenage girls, when I'm taking my daughters out, they got bellies. This is uncalled for. We never had that growing up. Shoot. The world has changed. You young boys, these young guys are getting robbed. Y'all getting siphoned. It's what they learning at home. It's the laziness there. It's the parents that ain't doing nothing. Anyway.
Real talk. But I cannot be with someone that does not align with my lifestyle. Like, it's just not going to work. Like, you're going to be miserable if you like to keep processed garbage in your pantry, because that shit is not going down in my house. Like, you will not have a bag of Doritos in my house. No, we are not getting fast food or any of that garbage. Like, that's just not happening. I don't know. How do you guys make it work when you guys are living two totally different lifestyles?
We have a cult group that's trying to, we'll call it, colonize out here.
With a population of 65, a city budget of $1 million per resident, and abundant land, Loving County is a prime target for opportunistic outsiders.
They're not a religious cult, but it's a group of people that want to take over the government.
Bro, $1 million per a resident. That means they've got allocated budgets to $1 million per a resident. That's insane.
One individual has purchased land, and he tries to recruit people to come out here and live, but there's no power, there's no water.
Now, the sheriff was referencing Dr. Malcolm Tanner, an out-of-state social media influencer.
We're going to make sure we're coming to every county. We're going to be 2,000 deep.
Tanner promised free homes and a $5,000 monthly stipend to 10,000 people.
Larry, I'm going to bring 10,000 people to Loving County, Texas as voters.
Guys, he ain't telling you the truth. There's nothing out there.
He purchased 10 acres of undeveloped land 40 minutes from Mentone. Since then, Texas's Attorney General sued Tanner, calling his plan an illegal scheme. As the county's only black resident, Tanner says he's been targeted, intimidated, and harassed.
If you want to be a part of this, type yes in the chat.
Don't type yes in the chat. Don't be a part of that crazy, insane nonsense. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Bro, some of y'all looking at buying land, that's a good thing. Just get your bag up and go get that land. I believe land is going to become more and more important in the next 5-10 years. Heck, is important now, but the things you can grow and the usage of it is going to really skyrocket. There's no answer to what we got going on right now that we can see clearly. We just got to walk through this whole deal. But listen, guys, this is the time when wealth is actually made. This is when people actually get rich. I'm always looking at real estate, but I'm looking at different angles in real estate, and I'm always sharing that with people, and that's why I made the Patreon.